All right, Patreon folks. Um, I'm back. Anyway, just trying to knock out a little video here for you. A little Patreon only video. So I know I hadn't really gotten a whole lot done this past week, especially on Patreon. I hadn't really posted a whole lot. Just been busy trying to finish up some stuff, and I got a lot of Stimmy sale orders from the Stimmy sale, and that kept me really busy, which I'm obviously thankful for, but definitely kept me busy, and I couldn't really get a whole lot. Wasn't really working on a whole lot of art stuff necessarily. I was working on this a little bit. This is a drawing for a fellow who wanted me to do it, and he's a Department of Corrections dude, and so I'm doing this for him and his fellow correction officer dudes. So just kind of working on it. Firearms training unit. I don't know. I guess that's what he does. So that's pretty cool. And as always, I'm sorry for the shaky filming. I'm trying to just kind of do this off the cuff here, so sorry about the shakiness. So I've been working on that, and I finished up that big drawing, and which I think I posted a picture of for you guys. The the Expanse drawing for Aaron Cowan. But yeah, I've been working on that. I've got this too that I've been working on. Let me set it up here real quick. Oh, no room. Little watercolor actually. I've been working on this. This is Charles Askin's customized cult new police, or I don't know what that, some kind of cult. Old school, like, I don't know the era, I guess 20s, 30s maybe. I can't remember when, but I'm doing this for, if any of you guys are familiar with Daryl Bulkey. He's a firearms trainer dude that's kind of big into the historical stuff with like revolvers especially, but like police guns, like 20th century, police gear, and just different types of like fighting guns from that kind of era. And he collects a bunch of really neat old guns, and especially old revolvers and such. But he's doing a book on that, which is super cool. And I bothered him and messaged him a little bit, and I had actually done a Pat Rogers thing for him. Well, not for him, but he got one of the prints that I did of Pat Rogers, and he sent me pictures of some of Pat Rogers' guns. If you're not familiar with who Pat Rogers is, and you should look him up too. A fellow that passed away a few years ago. Well, it's been probably longer than that, 4 or 5 years ago now. But anyway, so Daryl, he wanted this drawn. I'm working from a photograph, and he thought it'd be cool as drawings, or in this case, painting. So I'm just figured I'd zoom in. And watercolor, I really need to do more of it. It's such a great. I did it for a long time there, and then kind of got bored and started doing more pencil. But man, it's such a relaxing thing to use, and it doesn't hurt my hands as much. I know that sounds like a little crybaby thing, talking about my hands hurting from drawing, but when you get really into some of these pencil drawings, my hands at least, I've worked hard with my hands for many years, and as in hard, laborious jobs and such, and I'm sure everybody probably knows the thing about that, but I'm not even that old, and I already have pretty bad hand problems. So watercolor is nice just for the fact that it's just so easy to work with as far as that goes. But so yeah, it's just a start. I got some work to do on it, but so I've been working on that. He's supposed to be doing a book on these guns, and I think recently he mentioned on his personal Facebook page that he was going to be getting off of social media. I don't really know in what capacity. If I know he did before, and so I'm hoping that means that doesn't mean that he's kind of giving up on this book project. But I should probably ask him, but make sure. But we'll see. I guess. But if you're on, I think he said he was keeping his professional page. So if you look up um, his page on Facebook is DB, as in Delta Bravo Shooting Adventures. So DB Shooting Adventures on Facebook, and I think he's on Instagram too. Um, but he posts some really neat stuff. I'm a big fan of the kind of posts that he makes, because they're very like applicable to me, and they're like concealed carry and kind of like very realistic sort of thing. And but he's been on some podcasts, and he's got some good stories. So I would encourage you guys to check his stuff out. But I've been working on that for him, and trying to do that. So I know you've been staring at that for a little bit. um, so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that watercolor when I'm done with it, because he's not really. I don't know if he actually wants the drawing or the painting or whatever. Um, he's just kind of. I'm doing it for his book, so I don't know if he's going to actually want the original or not, but I don't know. I might just try to. If he doesn't want it, I'll just sell it or something, but he probably will want it. Anyway, so yeah, I just figured I would get on here and yap a little bit. Had a pretty decent weekend. I've been trying to like, I don't know, chill out a bit. I got some work done, but we've been looking at buying a house, and that's been stressing me out like crazy. I'm sure a lot of you probably are aware, or probably know how that goes. So we've been looking at that kind of stuff. I think I mentioned that maybe in my last video. We actually found a really cool little place that I thought was really promising, and we both actually thought it was really kind of promising. It was real kind of a small place, but it had a big kind of garage, and it's basically like a garage apartment, to be perfectly honest. But it was in a really nice little neighborhood, and kind of a not in town sort of thing, and not super far away, so it was like really accessible to get there. And I could probably it's probably far enough out that I could probably shoot on the property if I wanted to, because there's like half an acre of land to go with it. So the house is small, but there's a lot of land, and it was super interesting. But it was only really not enough space. I mean, we could have made do, and I was prepared to be like, yes, I'll make do, because I want to get away from where I'm living right now. But yeah, we kind of talked ourselves out of it, so the search continues. So that's going on, and I did actually get to go do some shooting, which I hadn't done in quite a few months, as I'm sure so many of you all are plenty aware of, with the ammo problems and shortages and whatnot. I've been trying not to shoot up a whole bunch of my ammo, because I'm not about to pay, the prices that it is to, it's like one or two boxes. I mean, you stomach it and just deal with it, but I'm not going to burn through a case of ammo or something of 9mm and just have to go and spend $600 to replace it or something if I'm lucky. So I did shoot a little bit with a friend of mine who he's an army friend of mine, or he's a friend of mine that's in the army. I'm not in the army, but he is. And so we went out and did some rifle shooting, which was good because I don't do that very often. And it's just nice to. I like to shoot pistols a lot more, honestly, because it's just more. When I go to the range and I take the time and spend the money and all that kind of thing, I like to work on, realistic stuff for myself, like, concealed carry kind of oriented stuff. But, it is good to get out, and check the zero on your rifle. And well, in this case, I had a rifle that I'd kind of put together for my girlfriend. I bought actually from him for a really good price. And so I figured I'd set it up for her, but it's got a set of iron sights, and so I took it out, and we had some A-zone steel and 100 yards, pretty much the only as max we could shoot, so we were popping steel pretty good at shooting it offhand. I hadn't shot irons really in a while, so that was good to play with, and I was actually doing pretty good with it. So, I don't know why this video looks so weird. It's like super contrasty. It's really strange, but anyway. Oh, what else? So yeah, got to go shooting. What else going on? I watched the new Zack Snyder cut of Justice League on. I got HBO Max just for a month just so I could watch it because I'm probably not going to keep it, but I'm sure a lot of people do that. But I had to watch it. I'm kind of an unabashed fan of some of those DC movies, especially the first Superman, the Man of Steel movie. I was a big fan of that when it came out. I know people complained about it, but overall, I really really like it. I actually watched it yesterday with my girlfriend. She had never watched any of them, except for the Suicide Squad, just because I don't know, she likes the Harley Quinn character. But she's not really a comic book person or anything, so we just we started yesterday with Man of Steel, and started watching that, and she liked it, so I think we're going to keep going. But that new, I'm not going to spoil anything if anybody hasn't seen it, but it's a lot better than the first, but or than the theatrical cut of the Justice League. But it really kind of bums me out because it sets up all this stuff, all these events that probably aren't going to be happening, because I don't think, unless there's so much popular demand, that I don't think Zack Snyder's going to get to make the movies anymore. So, plus I guess they're rebooting Batman, and I don't know. That's such a weird thing for them to do. Just like, I don't know. What else? I'm not very good at talking on film, on camera. Film. Yeah. The old film reel. I'm a lot better at talking in person, but and I keep getting out of frame because I'm holding the camera and I'm trying to look, and yeah, it's not working very well. Oh, what else? What else is new? Not a ton. Just trying to survive. I'm sure everybody knows all about that. What else? I don't know. I got nothing. I'm sure there's something, but I can't think of anything. I'm going to be doing a piece for the Walther Defense Division people. Um, if you're not familiar with them, it's basically Walther firearms, and the Defense Division is, I guess, a group of people in that company that kind of got together and came out with the PDP, which you might have seen some stuff about. It's basically it's another Walther handgun, basically. Um, and anyway, so I know a bunch of guys that are involved with it, and um, they wanted me to. They want me to do a drawing for them of just kind of a fun sort of thing, and so I'll as soon as I figure out what I'm doing for that, I'll post it up. It's going to be something A Team related, like from the A Team. Um, so that was their idea, but it should be pretty funny. So other than that, I don't have anything. So I'll go ahead and end it here and try and get this video uploaded. Hopefully it will. Hopefully it looks better than the last one. Filming this. Hopefully it'll show up a little bit better. And I need to work on the filming thing big time. I tried to get into that and then I kind of got out of it. It's just it's like an extra thing, It's like so much to, I want to do all this stuff, but God, just getting around to it, It's like anything else. But anyway, I'm gonna call it, guys. So I will see y'all later, and I appreciate everybody's support as always. Try to keep uploading some more often. I've been really trying to upload more often than I used to. I used to just suck at it, but hopefully everybody's enjoying getting content or whatnot. So talk to you guys later. I appreciate it, and I hope everybody stays safe.